what we do here is week by week, every other Tuesday. What we do is 5 o'clock, we get a meal going for everybody. First 15 minutes, we will explain to you how to do the meal step by step. And then after that, we'll break things up one by one. And we'll show you how to do it step by step to make your own meal.
You want to go ahead and start?
Right, like Angel had said, my name is Kyle Brown, and this is Rhonda. And we'll be doing, with Valentine's Day coming up, we're looking at trying to do 2 simple entrees. It's 8 to 10 ingredients. The first dish we'll be doing is a Chardonnay, which is a wine marinated with the wine, lemon juice, your oil, and then just dried herbs and your citrus. And when you marinate it with your citrus, what it does, it actually breaks down the fiber in the meat. We'll actually start to cook the meat a little bit, but by marinating it, and you can marinate it as short as 30 minutes, but I marinated our chicken overnight. I'll show you guys how to make the marinade. And it's also getting topped with a fresh pico de gallo, which is pretty much a salsa, but you don't cook it and break it down. It's more of just a very basic, rough, fresh ingredients. It's very good. And then it also gets topped with a fresh tortilla strips, which I deep fried, but you can easily simply just take your regular, any plain tortilla, cut it up into thin strips, and just quick pan fry it. And it gives you a nice texture difference to the whole chicken and everything else. And the other dish we'll be doing is a shrimp scampi. And it's a very simple dish too, making butter, your citrus, onions, garlic, and your fresh herbs. And that's pretty much the basic 2 dishes we'll be doing today. So I'll start off by doing the marinade for the chicken. Starts off with, you can do it for, this one on the size I'll be showing you is for 4 chicken breasts, but it's pretty much 1 part of your citrus, which is the lemon, 1 part of your wine, which is Chardonnay, and 3 parts oil. So this is for 4. If you want to do by 16, you just times it all by 4. And all these recipes are already up on the website, so as soon as you get out here, you can go right on and check them all out. So starts out with 1/3 cup of your Chardonnay wine. Third cup of your lemon juice. And then your 3 parts oil, which should be 1 cup. So the best thing to do is start with your marinade. Like I said, you can do it the day prior. Same with your pico de gallo. You can make it that day ahead. They both, they sit overnight. Taste just as better this next day over. So if you want to do it, make it a simple dish, make it quick and easy. Add in your minced garlic. It's an Italian blend, mostly garlic, your sage, your oregano, your thyme. It's all blended together ready for you. White pepper, you can use black pepper, same, mostly for color difference. Kosher salt, and your bay leaf. Give it a good whisk. And if you slowly blend in your oil, it will emulsify and become one. But either way, as you let it sit, it's going to break down. So halfway through your marinade time, so if you let it sit for an hour, halfway through it, a half hour, you're going to want to mix it again. Get all your ingredients, mix it up as well. So you could either just put your chicken breast right in here. Otherwise, if you want to let it sit overnight, you can just put it right into a Ziploc bag, dump your marinade in, and then just put it into a bowl. So always want to make sure it's on the bottom of your fridge so all your raw food is above it. But that's pretty much your simple marinade there. Next will be the pico de gallo. That starts with half of a diced medium onion, 3 medium tomatoes, and always a good component, your cumin, gives a nice toasted flavor, salt, cayenne gives a little chili flavor, also gives a little bit of heat, white pepper, and also your cilantro, minced cilantro.
Jerry's coriander.
Coriander, yep. It's not always involved in, this is kind of like a Mexican style, but definitely has used it before. And just your fresh lime juice. You just want to give it a good roll. This will break down all the fibers in it. Release the oils in the rind. juice out of there. Grab a spoon. A nice good toss. And this is good too. You can eat this with chips, put it on your tacos, anything. So even if you make a batch like this, you only use half of it. It's just as good the next couple days. Eat it as a little snack.
For additional heat, you guys can use jalapenos in there if you want to put it, if you make it for a salsa, jalapenos in there. Citrus, what it does is it actually works into your onion, so everything falls right into your onion, all that citrus that you put in there, it really picks up that freshness.
So here's the chicken breast I marinated yesterday afternoon. Under the same marinade, I just did it 4 times the size, like I said. So you get chicken breast in here. Like I said, when you cook the chicken, it actually it turns it white like that. It's actually starting to cook the chicken. Like I said, it breaks down the fiber and it gets it very nice and moist. Oil in your pan. And a great idea also to do this too, which we do this a lot for our catering events. We actually char this on the broiler and we finish it in the oven. So during the summer, if you want to grill it, gives a really nice grilled flavor. Excellent way to do it also. So if you want to do it indoors, you can sear it off. If you want to do it outdoors, you can grill it. Get your pan nice and heated up. And if you have a bigger chicken breast, you can either use another pan, put plastic wrap over it, pound it out. That way it's going to cook thinner, cook faster for you. Otherwise, like what I'll do here, because you might get a little splash from the moisture in the marinade, just top it with another pan. It's going to help it cook faster and stop the splashing from making a mess. So at that same time, I'm going to get the other dish going. Get your man over medium heat. You're going to have your lemon zest, your parsley for garnish, also Parmesan cheese, salt, pepper, garlic, onions, and butter. What you're doing, you'll get your butter in your pan, you start to saute your shrimp just to get it going, add in your garlic, your onions, and once your shrimp are fully cooked, you don't want to overcook your shrimp because they're going to get very rubbery, very tough on you. That's the last thing you want to do. So you want to get your butter going, take about 2 minutes on each side. You only want to flip them once. Once they're going, pull your shrimp out of your pan, throw in the rest of your ingredients, your zest, your parsley, your garlic, finish it all up, let it reduce down a little bit, and just top it right over your shrimp, and you're good to go. And if you wanted, you could also make more extra sauce. If you just want to make, if you want to cook off your linguine or your angel hair pasta, just top it. If you want to make a full meal out of it, just top it right over that. It's a very good meal.
Do we have anyone here with a shellfish allergen? Anyone here? Yourself?
I don't eat a shrimp, so.
You don't eat shrimp?
No.
Okay. But you're not allergic to the shellfish?
Well, I am.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah, I get itchy. But,
Okay.
so I keep them with my eyes and stuff. But it's not like a choke to death like you know.
Okay.
So I just don't eat them.
Let's add a couple tablespoons of butter. Nice and melted. I'm not sure how well people are adverse with shrimp, but when you buy shrimp in the store, they're all different sizes. Comes with your jumbo is 12 to 15, then it goes from 16 to 20. That just means how many shrimp are per pound. So the higher the number, the more it's gonna be less expensive, and the more you're getting per pound. Flip. Handful of your onions, garlic, tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. And this is just a regular, when you always make scampi, you just use just a regular table white wine, so it doesn't need anything of a certain type. It doesn't have to be anything really fancy. Obviously you want to use something That's completely bad because cheaper wines can make your food cheaper. So if you want to spend more money on it, it's going to become out with a better flavor, but you don't need to get crazy and buy a $20 bottle of wine or anything. Salt and pepper. Yeah, you can. And all she wants to do is just make sure her chicken's not pink anymore all the way through. Okay. Caramelize those onions a little bit. Go ahead and add about a quarter of a cup of white wine. Get my lemon going. It's just a microplane. It's just all you want to do is take off right out. Just there's a lot of oils and flavor on the outside of a lemon. As soon as you go a little too deep, the rind gets really, really bitter. So you only want to use just the outside of it. A lot of flavor in there. Just want to zest the outside a little bit. Shrimp are getting a little firm, you're good to go. Squeezing your lemon juice. Now a tad of butter in there, won't hurt. Lemon zest. You also, by adding more of putting the wine and butter in there, it's also from cooking the shrimp. A lot of that, even though it looks burnt onto the pan, I mean, you don't want it really dark, but that brown flavor, when you put that butter in there, it's going to pull a lot of that acidity, it's going to pull all that flavor back into your sauce. When you do that, it's just called deglazing your pan is what that is. Bit of parsley. Just top off your shrimp with your sauce. And there you have a simple shrimp scampi. You guys want to grab some forks? You guys like to go ahead and give that a try?
I won't eat a whole shrimp, there's only a few.
Don't worry, there'll be plenty for everybody.
I don't eat the tail, do I?
Nope. Top this with your pico de gallo.
That's great.
And the tortilla strips. Yeah, Chardonnay chicken with fresh pico de gallo and tortilla strips. If people want to give it a try, otherwise, anybody's ready to go. We're ready for you.
I had the shrimp scampi tonight. It was really good, and all the ingredients that we put in, it really brought out the flavor. The chefs here really taught us well, and I just want to say thank you to them for teaching me how to create something so good.
The meal was pretty delicious. I'm a very picky eater and I hate tomatoes and onions, and yet I ate the entire thing. The plate is clean. It's great. Everyone should come to these things.